So I was driving last night, and Ali was, just browsing through some, songs and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and she told me that we were talking about, past like groups and also Kepler because there were hints that Hikaru might join this group
Triple
called
S.
XG.
Oh shit! No way. Oh nga pala. Oh nga pala.
Okay. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, it's like I've heard of them because Ingrid's like all over them and stuff.
Yeah.
And I listened to the songs. It's like pretty good,
They're
right? I mean,
so good.
fucking amazing songs. And they're
Dude.
Japanese, right?
Yeah, they are. They are. But then they can also speak Korean, and some of them can speak English.
But they are K-pop, right? Are
Um,
they? But they're kind of Englishy,
you
right?
wouldn't
Englishy.
really. Yun nga eh, parang I'm not sure like if they're if they belong under the K-pop category or not. Because they're Japanese, but then their songs are in English. But then they're trying to market themselves in K-pop. So I'm not sure. That's why I like them so much because I feel like there's such a. I mean, if I said New Jeans was like the new fresh thing, I feel like they're also like very different in
Yeah.
their own way.
So they've
Yay! You
had
also love them.
they've
Yeah.
had two title tracks, right? I mean, that's
Yes.
Shooting Star and Left and Right, right?
Yeah. It's left,
So
right.
Left Right, sorry. Fuck. So this is why because like I'm super new to it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
quick one though. What's the better song?
Left, right.
I was actually leaning towards Left Right too,
Mm-hmm.
but there's something about Shooting Star as well na parang
It's
shit.
addicting, right? It's
Yeah, they're
addicting.
pretty good. I mean,
It's
and I think
also
they're
really
standable.
right. They are. They really
No, they're
are.
standable like age wise.
Of course,
Because
that's
it's
like that's one
difficult.
of your issues for sure.
Yes, for sure. And I have my bias already. I think it's the leader. I like him.
Jurin?
Mm.
Dude, same tayo.
Nakakainis ka. Layuan mo nga.
No,
Iba na
like
lang.
kasi you don't even see my stories and my close friends. I always like post about her.
I don't
And
even know if that's her. So,
I made a cover of a no left right also
oh, did
on
you?
TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
follow her on TikTok. She's pretty cool there at Ingrid Marie. Double
I
I
haven't
double
post
E.
I haven't posted stuff there in a while.
See, this is what I'm telling you. You should post more covers. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
that's how like you get the juices flowing, like the creative juices. I think
Yeah.
like out like cuts of you covering would be great content too. Like it'd be funny. It's like ah fuck, kamali ako. It's like
I'm trying
you
to
know.
I'm trying to learn a Tagalog song right now. It's kind of para ano
Ano
na ba?
Tagalog song yan?
Patronize. Secret.
Wait. When are you releasing it? Because this will be released like mid-April, so you gotta understand, right? Like you have leeway.
Mm.
Have you released it by that
I
time?
haven't. I still haven't like recorded anything. I'm still trying to
Oh,
like
okay, okay.
pick
So
up.
you're still figuring out when. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
But I really
Tagalog
like the
song.
song. I really like the
Ano
song kaya ano
anong
tawag
title
dito.
nung kakantahin mo? Ikaw na nga.
Hindi.
It's a good
It's a
Tagalog song.
pretty it's
Is it
pretty
like the
modern.
the Ben and Bens and the freaking,
No, 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 no.
Oh,
It's
it's not
not.
the sappy like
No.
cutesy kilig songs.
It's cutesy and kilig, but it's not like.
It's cutesy and
It's,
kilig. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Welcome to the Kingdom Podcast Season 3. My name is Yuki. Over here is Ingrid. It's another DWI show. She's recording elsewhere for, like, obviously, with the background and stuff.
I'm in my
That's
parents'
pretty
house.
cool. Yeah.
Ooh,
That room looks superb, by the
thank
way.
you.
I like this room better.
No, because my other room was like, I've had that room since I was like 17, so
So,
it's
yeah,
very
like, so from
very
high
chillish.
school to college and to working, that's it.
Basically,
Yeah,
basically.
fair enop.
This is like
Yeah,
adult
it's
adulting room.
so yeah, this is your adult room. So this is you adulting basically. So
Yeah.
yeah, another DWI show. If you listen to the past episode, we did say that we were gonna talk about NMIXX,
Mm-hmm.
NMIXX, and, N M I X X. And, 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 Look, all I'm saying, and if you missed the last episode, I said this, and we're gonna say it again to preface everything, right? I believe personally that NMIXX as a group is pulling Lily down
Mm-hmm.
because I am such a huge fan of Lily and what she does, like
Yeah.
everything. She's just so good. Sometimes too good. And
She is, yeah.
I've talked to a good number of my friends. What do you call NMIXX fans, by the way?
I don't know.
Mixers.
I'm
What
not
do you call
sure. I honestly don't
NMIXX
know.
fandom? Wait, I'm gonna check. So it says here,
Meron na ba
A-
sila?
Enso, answer. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Enso. So that's the name of the fandom. So it's answer. So a lot of my answer friends as well. A good chunk of them because I
Mm-hmm.
follow a lot of people and most of them are multi fans. So
Yeah.
I talk to them and they also tell me that they feel that NMIXX as a group is kind of pulling Lily or it's kind of pulling Lily down.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi they were all like they're not acgus. Like I don't want to preface this by saying that they're like they only stand one specific member. It's not that. They stand groups. But when it comes to NMIXX because they properly follow NMIXX.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably unlike you and I where we're more or less like casual listeners but you're more invested towards NMIXX than I am obviously.
Ish. Well, just recently.
Oh, so like you're still more invested than I am. So
I,
I talk to them and they say that yeah, Lily is just being pulled downwards. Now,
mm,
before you kind of make me jump ships, I want to ask you because
mm,
you said on the previous episode that you didn't think that case, right? Like you're
mm.
not thinking the same way.
Yeah.
Why though, or how?
I guess I could understand your point because I guess you could say na the other members are a bit hilaw pa compared to Lily.
That's you being kind. They're not a bit hilaw. They're like fucking like they're still
No.
swimming in the sea. It's not like they're
No, I
fucking
mean
raw. They're alive.
no. Well, because since yun nga, you haven't really watched them or you haven't really, took the time to get into their content. I feel like you haven't seen the performances that they've done that would really wow you. Because for me naman, okay, fine. I stan a lot of groups, and even if you say that they're not all that, I
Mhm.
think I think NMIXX kasi I talked about this in my live before. I feel like they're one of the most capable groups out there. It's just that they're not marketed or they haven't really um, expressed or showcased their talents that well because their songs are so loud and so experimental. But then, given this recent comeback, it's not amazing. It's not like whoa, but then it can really show you how good they can be or the potential that they have. Because now that they removed the distracting sound, experimental sound,
Yeah.
parang you could really see now, wow, like these girls can really perform. These girls can sing. These girls can dance. So yeah, I'm actually I don't want to like hype you up too much, but then this
You
video that I
also want
saw
to
of
do it.
yeah, yeah, but this video I saw of theirs kasi I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I just wanted to like see it for the first time, and
Fine.
then
Yeah.
yeah.
Before we get there though, I
Mm.
wanted to also show you why how I started standing Lily. Um,
I think I've seen like her videos na rin.
have you? This
Yeah,
is pretty old though. Um, I know you're not gonna appreciate it that much because, yeah,
but she's
but
young to here.
yeah, I think she was, yeah, she's pretty young here. To
Yeah,
be fair.
I think I've seen
Uh,
that. I think.
wait, give me a sec. Give me a sec. It's what is wrong with this computer? No, it's not the computer. It's like the software we're using. There you go. So I don't know. Like, it's not this. It's not this. It's this one. Have you seen this by any chance? It's not loading for you, or is
Yeah.
it?
It's not.
Yeah, I know it's not because it's also not loading on my end. Give me a sec.
Okay. You
This
can
is
send it.
horrible.
Uh.
No, because I want everyone to also see it.
Oh,
like,
right.
because we're broadcasters,
Right. Sorry.
So, there. Fuck. Oh shit! Am I too loud? Like, I feel like I'm too
No,
loud.
you're fine.
Okay, have you seen this?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, check her out. Like, she's so good.
No, because I've seen this because JYP was hyping them before their debut. So of course
Right. Mm-mm.
I watched all of their pre-debut performance.
Yeah, this was the first video I saw of Lily, and I was like, "Woo!"
Right? And she's like dancing pa here.
She is like way too good. I just feel like she was so good.
She has a duet with Haewon also, the leader.
She's not the leader of NMIXX.
Oh no, she's not. Haewon is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's
But
Haewon? Wait.
I think she's
Oh,
the
okay,
eldest.
her. Okay.
Yeah.
Who, Lily?
Yeah, I think Lily's the eldest. 2002, 2003
Yeah,
ata
she is the eldest. Yeah, you're
Mhm.
right. Okay. Okay, like we'll have to see. Like they don't actually also have set positions as well. I just found
yeah?
out.
Ah,
They're
yeah?
just all vocalist, rapper, vocalist,
Mm.
dancer. Oh, dancer is Kyujin.
Yes, she's also one of my biases.
She's also the maknae.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't really have like set. Also, like a lot of people have been saying that Lily is the main vocal of the group, but it's
Oh,
not.
she is.
Yeah, well, I know that she is, but it doesn't really show in a lot of their songs, which I actually also hate.
Mm-hmm.
Not because like I don't think that she's being featured as well.
Mm-hmm.
The-
No, yeah, I
well
agree
as
with
I
that.
wanted to.
I agree with that because they usually put her in belts and ad libs.
That's right. Which she can, like
She
she can
can.
definitely do it.
Yeah, but
But
she has a really nice like how do you call it?
Mid-tone, mid-range
Mid-tone
tone.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are we looking at the dance or the song first? What are we looking at here?
We look at I actually haven't seen the second link I sent you, but I want you to see
Wait.
the first one.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
this is the first one. This is the first one.
Yeah,
Is this their new song?
Yes, it's their title track for Expergo.
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 It sounds like a what am I looking at?
Oh,
here?
you have earphones in, right?
Yeah, I am. Mm.
Okay, cool.
Where?
그냥.
Wow. Utak kunya. Manyak. Oh my god. You're speaking Korean. Okay.
I'm
Here we go.
excited.
Let's see.
Takasan mo Pakinggan.
Ala.
Takasan mo kasi baka tayo hina.
They're singing live?
Yeah. That's Haewon.
Okay. It's like so different.
Give it a chance. So cute. I love this song.
We're actually properly watching the video.
Yes, you have to.
He's doing the ad lib. Hey, what?
K1. K1 and Solyon. The one with the yellow pants.
So clean.
Galing, diba?
Well, there was no doubt there. She is pretty OP.
Listen to this one. How are you? I'm getting like, how did you get goosebumps? Because I did.
Look, listen.
They were so good. What the fuck?
No, one sec, one sec. It is actually now a proper song.
Yes, yes, yes.
That
So
I
when was the
am.
first time you heard it?
Yeah, it's the first
Oh,
time. Like I
shit.
didn't do research. Didn't
Okay,
do
okay.
shit.
Okay, cool.
It is now actually a proper song. Like I can distinguish, what it's
Right?
supposed to sound like for the entirety of the song. It just blows my mind that JYP as a producer, as a company, took
Yeah.
this long
Right?
for a group to actually more or less replace Twice or ITZY like in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
For them to take this long, I'm just like I'm still a bit iffy and confused on as to why. Like, guys, I'm not being a hater. I know I know how this sounds. I know how this
Mm-hmm.
looks. It just took a while. Why? It's like, how long have they been active? A year, maybe?
Maybe. I have
It's like,
a theory
okay,
why
go for it.
they
Yeah.
changed up
What do you think so?
whole concept. Well, Ginny left the group, right? And I
That's right.
think they said it's because of personal matters, or I'm not sure, but I think it's because they have been getting a lot of negative feedback because of their songs from people. And like what I said before in our previous episode, they got attention but not for the right reasons, and in a way they were kind of getting bullied.
Not in a
Right.
way. Like they were
And they
definitely
were,
getting
sorry,
bullied.
they were
Yeah.
getting bullied, like not just for the songs, but may mga members then who were body shamed, basta parang they were being
Were
picked
they
on.
really?
Well, one member
They looked
kasi,
okay to me.
yeah, well, one member, I think it was Jiu, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Parang she was getting body shamed. But yeah, parang they were getting picked on a lot for like quite some time. Even during the Dice era, medyo
Yeah.
kalmado na yun compared to OO, but then they were still getting shit from it. So I think the members couldn't handle the pressure and all the criticism they were getting. And I felt like Ginny was one of the, she was like my bias in
Mm,
NMIXX. Like her
okay.
dancing, her singing, and rapping skills, like they were top notch for me. And then she
Mm.
left, and I feel like JYP, I was sort of like a wake up call for him to consider making normal sounding songs.
Yeah. Maybe not
You know?
set up a new standard,
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
maybe
feel like
just keep the standard.
masyado siyang naging ano dun eh, naging ambitious um with regards to their whole sound. But yeah, I mean I feel it now that they released this title track. They can they can be at the same level as maybe ITZY or who wait, how many members are they? I don't even know, like seven,
Six.
six.
Six. Six members. They were seven, but
Yeah.
then Jenny left.
Yeah. So if they
So
continue to, release this kind of sound like R&B hip hop ish, I think they could make it. I think
so
right now
again,
they're just feeling a bit um nervous for it. Maybe that's why you're getting the vibe na only Lily is like the most
pretty
capable
confident.
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 No, I get what you mean, but if right now my standard for a good R&B song is a group like XG. Okay, like this is not bad. Okay, like
Hmm.
I wanna make things straight here. I'm trying to be as like open-minded as possible
Hmm.
when I
No,
listen to
it's
them because
fine. I mean, not just because I
it's
hyped it up. You can say, you can
no
just,
no 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 it's not like I'll definitely say it like if it's horrible because you know how I am.
yeah.
This is not half bad.
It is.
Um,
It's so good.
I think like it still needs to marinate in a sense. It
Mm-hmm.
still needs to marinate in me. A lot of things that I wanted to point out, like I am very thoroughly impressed that they sang that song while dancing. I hope I hope to God that this is something that should be done on
Mm-hmm.
a regular normal basis in music
Mm-hmm.
shows, but you know how it is. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But
Itzy did
at
the same
least
thing. I think
so
for one
right,
of their
exactly. Yeah.
mm,
But at least we know that they're idols nowadays are still very capable of doing this.
mm-hmm.
Um it's not obviously it might be edited, might not be edited, like I can't really say. But if it were edited, it was edited clean.
Yeah, but
Kasi
you could still hear them struggle when they
screw up,
do
like fuck up, yeah.
yeah, you can still hear like their breaths, and like whenever they do a difficult
Yeah.
dance, you can still hear them
So
struggle
yeah,
a
it's
bit,
pretty impressive, So
right?
like I'm happy as a fan, not of NMIXX but of K-pop in general, because
Mm-hmm.
we still have groups that are capable of doing things like this. I thoroughly think that when it comes to the third gen, a lot of people, a lot of the groups didn't really do a lot of this in shows, in performances,
Mm-hmm.
and having the opportunity to watch someone from the fourth gen do something like this is very heartwarming for me.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very throwback when everyone just kept on singing regardless of how they sounded like. I am,
Mm-hmm.
in that sense, because of that, I am impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is because this is a normal sounding song, like what you said, right? I mean, it's not compared to their other songs. This is something likable. This is something that can get more listeners listening to whatever release that you may have. I haven't listened to the album. Is it an album or is it in like
It's a
a
mini
mini album?
album.
Okay, so I haven't listened to everything. I haven't listened to anything actually,
Mm-hmm.
because like you told me to not watch anything from NMIXX, because all I had from NMIXX was OO and Dice, and like just no.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you be honest with me though? Did you
Tank was pretty
actually
good for me.
did
Tank.
what? Oh, I haven't listened to that. I don't even know that.
Oh,
Ah,
that's a B-side song
okay.
in their debut.
Did you like any of their title tracks? Be honest.
No. This was the
I
first one. Kaya nga I was surprised. I was like, "Whoa, this is so
I'm
good."
I'm actually I actually put OO as like top 3 worst debut tracks all time. All time. Uh I forgot the other two. No, I don't. I didn't forget the other two. I just didn't want to like discuss it.
No, wait,
Like maybe.
what is this? What is this?
Um.
Okay lang. Sabihin mo na.
So so the other one was happiness. Come on, like come on. You I know you're a Revelove. We both are. But can you please stop lying to yourself
I'm
when you
not. I
say that
really love that
happiness is
song.
good?
Dude, I replayed that like on YouTube so many times. I swear. I watched it over and over and over and over.
Do you
I
know
love
how horrible Shine on Me sounded in that song?
Oh
It
my
was
god.
so useless as a segment. It was just to feature how great Wendy is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
So it's like it's
But it was
so
so cute
weird.
kasi. The song is so cute. Okay, fine.
It's like
Moving on.
kili-kili mo ba ako? You know, it's like, you know.
Okay, fine. Okay, moving on. You don't like happiness. What's
Yeah,
the third?
I just didn't like happiness.
What's the third?
What was the last one again? Shit, I knew that. Into the New World. No, I'm kidding. No, this is the best one of all time. No,
God.
it's the best one. Chill. I might
Mm-mm-mm.
get attacked.
Mm-mm.
That might get me canceled. No, it's not Into the New World. I actually forgot the third one to be honest with you, but I knew that happiness was the before OO. It was really happiness that took the cake for me.
Mm-hmm.
I
I,
didn't like that song, especially out of like a group like Red Velvet, who arguably has the best discography all time. You
mm-hmm.
know, it's like I'm not gonna argue it. Listen to all their B sides, like their B tracks. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like there are some, but very limited compared to a good number of the groups that are active and were active at the time. It's like Girls' Generation released Tinkerbell, and that was a horrible song. I'm pretty sure you don't know that song, but it's
No,
a
I don't.
horrible song.
I don't know.
It's like ballad and twinkly and fucking it's like it's cutesy and it's like it's just horrible. I hate it. So you know groups like that which are both like very very prominent and very influential in the business, but
Mm-hmm.
you know would still have horrible songs and it just left such a sour taste in me. This is why I don't stand NMIXX. And this is why we're having this conversation right now. Is because OO as a song, for me personally, is the worst debut song of all time.
It
All
was.
time. I've listened to a whole chunk of like I like Naked Girls' like Naked Girls better
Mm-hmm.
than OO. It's like the song by Naked Girls, it's a better song than OO. It's like,
I mean,
don't get me wrong, I still hated it, but
I guess I
it's
could
still a better song.
agree. I could agree that OO is one of the worst debut songs. I'm sure there were pretty bad ones too in second gen and third
Oh yeah, for
gen.
sure. Yeah, there were a
But
lot. Super Juniors is horrible.
wait, what? Ano
Wait,
yung debut song nila?
Super Junior. See, I actually canceled it.
Is
Debut
it
song.
with Yuba? Yuba yun?
No,
Fuck.
it's Twins.
Oh shit! I don't even know.
It was a horrible song. Big Bangs was bad. It's not as bad as OO. Big Bangs was bad. Like I think Big Bang hit their stride around 2008 2009. So
I
yeah,
think we
you
feel
know
like
a lot.
I think we feel like it was one of the worst ones because we did anticipate, like everyone anticipated their debut so much since they did, they're from JYP. Since we know how good Twice and ITZY and Stray Kids and GOT7 were.
Miss
I don't
A
know. Miss
too.
A as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Um maybe
2 p.m. was great.
maybe
2 p.m.'s debut
we
song.
expected them to be that good.
2 p.m.'s debut song is 10 out of 10. That's the title of the song. Ship man, chummy ship you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I love that song. Like it's so
Mhm.
poppy, and Jay Park was there, which Jay Park is like a fucking genius. I
Mhm.
like him as an artist. Just
Yeah.
saying. But yeah, like I wanted, yeah, I wanted to just double down on what you said. I think it's a bit unfair. Okay, guys, listen up. I think it's a bit unfair for people like myself to expect so much from NMIXX. And I'm gonna double down with what Ingrid said. Kasi it might be because we expected so much from a company that gave us twice. ITZY,
Miss A,
2 p.m.,
Stray
Miss
Kids,
A, Got 7,
Wonder Girls too. We forgot
Wonder
about
Girls,
that.
like they were all pretty good. But then I guess maybe JYP did reach a bit higher than
Mm.
usual and wanted to set like a different standard because
Mhm.
I guess it kind of worked with aespa, kinda.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Kasi Black Mamba is okay.
It's a
Black
much
Mamba
better
compared
song
to
than
OO
OO.
is a much better song. Don't get
Definitely.
me wrong, I still hate it, but I don't
Can't
like Black
believe you don't
Mamba.
like it. Okay.
Oh my god, it's like Black Mamba Next Level. They're shit songs. Fucking ugh.
Even next level? Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
hate that song. It's so beat drop. Nevis calling.
Okay, fine.
It's so different. It's like there's not even look. This is what I kept on talking about with my girlfriend. Like I feel that a lot of the songs nowadays convert to or transition badly, might I add,
Mhm.
to a dance break mid song with no hint of how the actual song sounds. Have
Well,
you
'cause
like have you listened to like
there's an ongoing trend right now for fourth gen where they
yeah, it's horrible.
always have to have a dance break to showcase their dance skills.
Oh, not only fourth gen, like might I add,
Oh,
Mamamoo,
well,
my
okay.
bias group,
And what
just
song?
released Good Girl Bad Boy, GGBB.
Oh.
And they had a fucking horrible dance break in between. The song was okay. Wait, let me show you. Let me let you hear really quick.
Okay.
I wanted you to like react to it. I'll let you hear the chorus of the song, and then it'll go straight to the dance break that I'm talking about.
Okay.
So, okay, let me play the whole chorus for you, and then okay, here we go. It's horrible. I tell you, it's like okay. I don't know if you hear it. Oh, not yet, but can you hear?
Yeah.
So like the song is okay. It's a cutesy song, So okay, it's still in the same key.
Yeah.
So you know where they're going towards,
What's the
right?
dance
Like when it
move?
comes to sound, and then
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
and then see how horrible this sounds, K-pop. It's
Gusto ko
just
yung,
so
gusto ko yung ginawa nilang transition yung tawa ni. Sino yung tumawa?
bisolar, yeah. See how this is bad K-pop. Like this is something that should definitely change, and I don't know who to blame. I call this the Maria dance break.
Oo. Hey,
Because
Maria
Maria
was
by
fine.
Wasa.
Maria was okay.
But it also had that weird transition, right? Da, da, na, 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 na,
Yeah, yeah, but
da,
then
na,
this
na.
one was like
It's still on
horrible.
point with yeah, it's still on par with how it sounded kind of thing, but the percussions were different. I found it horrible. Love the song though. Still found
Yeah.
it horrible. And then Aya happened, and then Aya had that same old like Maria
Yeah.
dance break as well.
Yeah.
And then Ilela also had that awful dance break. And then here comes Mamu was like, what the fuck is like going on with composers that they think transitioning without any triads in between? Like there's not even like a change in the key, there's not even a change in like the beat, like maybe put it in
Yeah.
halftime first before you actually go with like do things like that. So
Okay,
it's
I think at the top of your head, can you think of one song with the best like transition for a dance break? I have one.
I can't even say I got a boy.
I was thinking about that. Well, since it's fresh in our minds, I was thinking about
Mm-mm.
that. But we talked about this song
Which song?
previously. It's by Espa.
Was it girls?
Yeah.
Or yeah, girl. Yeah. See,
Girls, yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because girls just it just sounded right. You know,
Right.
it's like it's not.
It's so good.
It is really good. Because it transitioned to like this is a transition like the beat.
Mm-mm.
So this is the transition I'm looking for. Oh my God, Winter. Kinilig ako ng
Building
slide.
up to it, you know.
Yeah, right?
Like how it builds up to the dance break.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love
It
I
goes
love
so
the
hard.
instrumental of Girls.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like I can make this the intro song for this podcast, and I am so fucking happy that this is the intro song. It's like it's so good. Like how it was transitioned, how it was built up. That's the thing. And I think that when it comes to just going back to NMIXX before we get to our like short break, going back to NMIXX, it feels that it was just reaching way too far because of maybe we're banking on what happened with Espa. It wasn't really the right or like the standard tone of how a K-pop song should sound. Maybe they were going with something angsty, but it wasn't really just working out because of the lack of the dynamics and the lack of transitions of the song. That's why it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. I remember telling my girlfriend, I remember telling Ali, I told her, OO as like songs that were chopped up sound
Makes
okay.
sense. Yeah.
Yes.
But
But
not all together.
those are like 3-4 genres of like fucking just horrible sounding together. It's just so weird. Dice too, like I'm not discounting Dice. Like don't get me wrong, Dice is a horrible song as well.
And not
just-
to mention they have to add like NMIXX and like
Yeah, that's right.
NMIXX change.
It's like oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God,
It didn't
so
work.
bad.
I feel like that they thought like they did something there, but it highlighted it even more.
This is why I want to listen. Like I'm now interested in listening to what's gonna happen next with NMIXX. So I want to listen to their live performance after the
Okay.
break, the one that
Okay.
you sent me. Let's listen to that. But yeah, let's see if you're gonna succeed this time. Maybe the streak is still up. It's like we'll
No,
never
I
know.
mean I don't expect you to stand them like with the Seraphim and okay, fine.
Be careful.
You don't stand New Jeans, fine. How you appreciate New Jeans and the Seraphim. I don't think you'd have the same response, but like I think you would I could change your mind about them pulling down Lily. Just because I
Sure.
feel like now they're showcasing how good they are. So yeah, let's see after the break.
Yeah, well, let's see, like if it's gonna break the streak or not. But like to be fair towards NMIXX and towards you, Lily as an artist, I like better than Les Seraphim or New Jeans as a group. So
Yeah. Well, because
Let's see how-
he's
yeah.
an amazing singer. So
so like she's so
I
up there.
don't I don't
I
expect
ate
that from you.
I ate my words when my answer friends told me that the best vocal in 4th gen is Lily. It's like, the fuck are you talking about? The fuck? No. Like, there's a whole lot. There's Ning Ning. There's fucking Winter. It's like Karina even belt sometimes. Like, they were really good and things like that. And then I was like, okay, listen to this. Let me listen to fucking Lily
Oh, but Lily's
covers.
voice kasi it's so like pure and like
Exactly. That's it. Oh my
Clean.
God. Thank you so much. It's like the adjective to describe it is it sounds so pure.
pure.
If it's like if you sing, like we can get into this a little bit later on. Let's get to our break first. Let's talk about Lily as a vocal, and then when we come back, we'll listen to another NMIXX video, and let's see how this turns out. We'll get to that after a break. So when we come back, more of the show. Look away.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
안녕하세요. 선물입니다. 여러분은 지금 The Voice DJ 유키와 함께 킹덤 팟캐스트를 듣고 있습니다.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, basically all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Yuukmeister. And for Ingrid here, it's Ingrid Marie, DWI
Slash.
with an underscore for Instagram at the
don't
end.
don't get mad because someone took that already.
How can someone else take Ingrid? Have you tried contacting them at least?
Tago hassle naman yung tawago ko yung
Gagi, hindi mo naman tatawagan. It's like, maybe just ask him, hey, it's like, like, can I get the username, please?
It's literally
like
just
that.
one additional
I
tab.
know, I'm just being a prick.
Get off me. No. Okay, fine. Moving on.
So yeah, thanks for everyone who listened to, previous episodes. I know that Chaeyoung topic was kind of rough to listen to. The original cut would have been rougher. But so yeah,
we recorded another episode, a more fun episode after that.
Yeah, we recorded the last episode, which is pretty cool. It was very nostalgic. You should guys, we'll have that linked on at the end of this video. So if you haven't checked that out, it's the decade of influence. It's the last episode, which was pretty cool. Pretty nostalgic. We went back to 2013, listened to a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's a pretty cool episode. Go check it out. So yeah, also get subscribed to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@thekingdompodph as well. So yeah, good shit. So I think we need kakampi when it comes to talking because like, to be fair, I know we both listen to. No, you listen to NMIXX, but I'm like, you're not really like.
I'm a passive listener, I guess.
Yeah,
but then-
passive. Yeah. So like, we need some more depth when it comes to the things that we talk about here, like with NMIXX. So, nagtawag kami ng kakampi. It's like,
Call a
we
friend,
wanted to.
ganun.
Yeah, we called a friend. Basically, wanted to because I wanted to hear it out. It's like there are things that probably. Ingrid can't say that our friend could and stuff, and I just wanted to hear like a better get a better understanding on why NMIXX does NMIXX things, and who better than our good mutual friend, fellow K-pop fan, Bobi here. Bobi,
Oh, we're here. We made
hell yeah. Yes, you made it.
We
Welcome to the
made
Kingdom
it.
Podcast, buddy. How are you
Thank
doing?
you so much for having me. Yeah, I mean, we're doing good. Super random night, and now we're here.
Super random night.
Hello,
Okay.
April Fools, actually. Kasi
It
we're
kind of
recording-
is, but we're
Right.
recording this on the first, so
Right.
yeah. Like, quick question, Bobby. We need a speed run. How long have you been a fan? Which group did you start with?
Like in general,
Yeah.
I started liking K-pop when they debuted Hangbok by Super Junior.
Holy shit!
So long ago.
Yeah. It was a pretty deep meaning kasi sobrang
Oh.
bata ko pa nun. Tapos nakita ko na, wow, these guys can have ponytails? Guys can have ponytails. I thought my dad said I should have this short ass haircut. No. Parang ganun. Tapos mula nun. Yeah.
Oh my God, you are like.
OG.
Wait, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I know for a fact that I'm probably the eldest out of the group, right? I mean, I'm turning 30. So, when you listen to Hangbok, you were probably like 2 years old at that
No.
time.
Di naman. Mga 8 or 7, mga ganun.
Okay.
Jesus.
Ano ka ba?
Christ.
99 liner ka ba? Siyempre liner, di ba? 99?
99. Literal 99 line.
Jesus Christ. You're as young as my cousin.
Thank you, Channel V, for introducing me to K-pop.
Was it Channel B? Was it Channel V for you?
Yeah, Channel V for me, doon ko rin na-discover yung Beast, yung ano,
Nice. Okay.
Genie. Yeah, that dun.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Man, you're like, ooh, wow, you're old in K-pop. Yeah, you're kind of OG. You exemplify what this podcast basically means, because the only, like, one of the saving things for me is like longevity. Like, I always feel it's like I'm superior kasi matagal na ako naging K-pop fan and stuff. And but look at you, puta hembok. Oh, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
insane, man.
Pero disclaimer naman is may pauses yun in between. Parang around early third gen medyo nag-stop ako kasi, you know, teenager. Parang,
Kasi
di na
nothing's
cool
good. You can be honest here. You can be honest here.
Yeah, dude, it's fine. You know how Yuuki is.
I know, I listen to
You
this,
know how Yuuki
diba,
is.
casually na. Kahit naman casual, you get the, pero it's nothing bad. I think it's what K-pop needs in the community. Pero, ayun nga, for me, it was parang mag-start na yung noise music, which I'm not really a huge fan of. There are good noise music, pero yung parang same na lang sila ng format, parang nagagayahan na lang sila. Even, I wasn't even a huge fan of BTS's debut. So I was like, ayoko na muna.
Yeah, because it
Ako,
kind of
matakampi
yeah.
ka.
Yes, yeah, it did suck. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the song too. But like, look at me now. Like, I'm a big BTS fan.
Right,
don't-
I love what happened after, diba? Parang,
Yeah, freaking A, man. It's like trendsetters, like, no doubt. Best group all time, no doubt. For me, all time. And
100%.
like, we're only talking about the influence here. You know, discography will always be like arguable when it comes to groups like BTS or Blackpink. Pero influence, all time goats. It has to be BTS. Like,
Yeah,
no
you
doubt.
you
Boy
cannot-
boy group, girl group. You can't. Hindi mo pa pwedeng i-ano yun eh.
Yeah.
It's like it's undeniable for sure. So
kaya, sorry.
yeah, go for it. Yeah, you were saying?
Kaya for me, bilang sa dalawang kamay, or even isang kamay lang, yung magagaling na fourth gen boy groups. Kasi every entertainment agency wants the next BTS and not the next boy group that's gonna come out of their entertainment agency.
Yeah.
So you're kind of anonymous. Let's name them.
I don't know. I mean,
No,
for
he
me,
wouldn't mind. Just
Yeah, I
I
know.
wouldn't mind if I remember these boy groups, which is so sad. Kasi, di ba?
oh shit.
Some of them have like very complicated names at that point. Parang lahat ng groups ngayon may numbers na. So,
Oo.
yeah.
So
But,
Para
parang
ng
yun
ano,
lang.
para
Yeah.
ng diagnosis ng virus or something. Yung
Yeah.
which groups do you remember? Some of them, like the decent ones that you said.
The decent ones, there's Tempest. I don't know the entertainment agency. but
Oh, yeah, I've
Tempest
heard
is
of
pretty
Tempest.
good. Ayun, and then of course the fourth gen leaders, which is like, you know, TXT, Stray Kids, all of them, you know, and good.
17.
Wait,
17's good.
Am I saying
Yeah.
PH Harmony, right? PH1.
P1 Harmony, I don't know.
P1
Pero
oh.
they're good. They're great, yeah. Especially personality-wise, which is hindi rin ma-imitate ng iba. Kasi we have run BTS for BTS. No one can
Right.
imitate the fun that BTS, like, you know, exudes.
Actually,
through,
yeah, I agree with
through
that.
R and BTS.
That's why people got so invested in them too.
Right.
Yeah, they are likable people. You know, it's like I'm a big Running Man fan. So
They're
let's not talk
here.
about. Shut up, Ingrid. I was like telling I was telling Ali.
Ng ticket.
Shut up. I know, right? It's like, fuck. Because I didn't know, like, they were coming back. So it's like, I sold that in 2021. Puta ina. It's like fucking horrible. So I know they're here tonight, but I told my girlfriends, like, if you see any Running Man updates, don't tell me. Just don't tell me. It's like, just, you know, stay quiet. Sarilihin mo na lang.
Yung
I'm so
friend ko
pissed.
naka-secure ng barricade. So.
Okay na. Happy? So Bobby,
Yeah.
so you say that you're kind of, you know, like more than a casual listener of NMIXX, right? Because NMIXX
Yeah,
is
more-
the top.
I'd like to say I'm more than a casual listener, but I'm not the best representative for answers. But let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can
Yeah,
do
I mean,
tonight.
I guess, like, it's cool because you're a better representative than both of us are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I'll take it, you know.
Right.
So, oh, it was a bad song.
It was a bad song or something that grew
Was
on
it?
me.
Was it? Yeah, we can debate. Like you don't have to. Like you can tell me,
Okay.
"Fuck you, Yuki." It's like shut up. So you can do that.
Nah,
It's
nah.
fine. Like it's totally cool.
For
So,
me, it's
did you like it?
I'm a lyrics guy, and if you read the English translation of OO, it was
Yeah.
so bad. So
Mm-mm.
hindi ko talaga siya nagustuhan first listen. So unless you listen to it in like a vibes only mode, I guess you
Mm-mm.
can. You know, but it's not my. They've had like 3 title tracks now. It's top 3 for sure.
Okay, so it's the bottom of the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So hindi siya yung pang debut na, wow, this is a good introduction because this is either going to push away
Yeah.
potential fans or drag in potential
Which
fans.
proves our
I
point
love you,
before we
Bobby.
had the break. Yeah. Proves our point.
That's exactly what I said prior to the break.
Right.
So exactly on point. So
Yeah. So
really quick one.
yeah.
So NMIXX, like OO was bad. How was Dice for you?
Dice was like finally they're onto something here. They're about to grow and grow. Kasi dito tayo ng parang I remember the comeback. I wasn't really like, oh, it's NMIXX. Okay, let's just support. Kasi Little Sisters on Twice, no Itzy. Sure. And I wasn't really a huge fan of, oh, tapos when Genie did the NMIXX change up, let's go. I was goosebumps all over. Parang wow. They're finally trying to at least perfect this mix concept that they
This
have.
new standard,
Yes,
basically.
this new
Mm-mm.
mix concept that they had, I mean, yeah, I liked it better, but
Also, as a song, you liked it.
yeah, I loved even the concept. I think the music video is much more kasi parang ang cold masyado, ang cool masyado
No,
nung
that
kulay
I
ng
can
video,
agree on, Ingrid. Like the music
Mhm.
video was better.
Yeah.
right?
Also, like
Yeah.
with the whole Wizard of Oz, like Alice in Wonderland's theme was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
There
we
there
forgot to
was
mention.
at least there was direction, you know? It's like I didn't see any kind of it's like sorry, pasintabi sa mga answers that are listening. I didn't see any substance with OO. It's like at all. I
It was
like
just
you know
really
prior to
loud.
the break, Bobby, actually said that OO is the worst debut song all time I've heard over the
all
years.
time. Wow.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Over the like I've heard
yeah,
that I've heard
right.
at least for like the groups that matter to me, you know, because NMIXX, like what you said, you know, these are little sisters of ITZY and Twice, two of the groups that I actually stan, and you know, like a lot of people would know if you listen to this podcast, I am very like my respect for JYP is just up there. I love him as a producer. I love him as an artist. Like maybe questionable when it comes to the personality and stuff, but I'm
Very,
not
yeah, I
really
agree.
looking into that as like a person. I'm looking towards him as an artist, as a producer. A lot of good songs that he produced, a lot of good songs that he actually performed. I respect him that much. So in a sense, I wanted to trust JYP with what he's trying to do, but at the same time, OO was like substance wise, I just didn't see it. Like
Right.
regardless if I listened to it or I understood what the lyrics meant, at least for you, right? Like what you said,
Right.
you're a big lyric guy. It's like it just didn't like gel well at all. So
Yeah, and it was
it's not that
style.
I yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So it's not that I was trying to barricade myself from NMIXX, but it's like just left such a sour taste that even Dice I didn't really like. I wasn't really.
Yeah.
I would agree with you in a sense that they're trying to more or less perfect what kind of standard they're trying to go
right.
with, but I feel like it's just not working. We were even talking prior to the break that it might be because of kind of like the success of Espa, which is something like their sound is something very experimental.
Mhm.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
if we're looking into the comparisons for different groups, it's still experimental. But it just worked for them, and it just didn't work for NMIXX as what how we wanted it to.
Right.
Mhm.
And in my opinion nga, nasasayangan pa ako sa SP. Kasi
Oh,
despite
really?
yeah, despite being experimental and I feel like Espa can do more than what
Oh yeah, that I agree
they're
with.
trying to do,
Mhm.
right? Diba? Tas
Yeah,
ngayon bala
that I
pa
agree
nila
with.
mag-debut ng new girl group under SF. Like it's too soon. I think Espa should strive more. Kaso
Should
hindi na
ripen.
hindi
Mm-mm.
na siya kasalanan ng girls eh. Hindi talaga. And I'm glad that they just released the Tetris song. I think yesterday it was great. I loved it. Yeah,
See,
and
like I didn't even know that they released a new song
Was it
yesterday.
was it for a no? Was it for a game?
no, it was for the
Was
Tetris
it?
movie.
Oh
It's a
fuck.
Tetris movie. I heard it's pretty good too.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Um,
We gotta listen to that, Ingrid. Then
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so now Ingrid was trying to show me videos of their newest release, "Love Me Like This," and we were talking about it, and I said that this is actually a song that I can listen to.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I showed him the dance practice they had where they were singing also. And
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
impressed.
They were so good in
You know, it's
that. Yeah.
like because you know all of us, all three of us, we're second gen babies, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they sing in second gen, regardless how they sound like groups like even Shinhwa. Like I talk a lot about Shinhwa and make them a good comparison when it comes to singing live. Kasi not not only are they all smokers, at the same time they still sing live kahit wala na sila sa tono. You hear like the despair in their voices na para putang ina pagod na ako. Ayoko na kantahin to sobrang taas. But they sing regardless, right? I mean, the effort of dancing to their songs, which are pretty complex. Like at least for me, because I'm not a dancer, but compared to just comparing it to different groups, like their dances are pretty complex as well. Yet they still sing live. They're old as hell. I mean, they're
And they're
in the
still
older
active.
side, and they're pretty much still active nowadays. So I am just like listening to NMIXX. At least I was telling Ingrid, at least there's a subtle hint of okay, Gen 4 groups are still able to do this. Kasi the standard nowadays, like just no one sings live. No one.
Now,
Performance
because I think
artists,
now
yeah.
they prioritize dance a lot more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and they're
And the
so
visuals,
Yeah, it's
everything.
the
Yeah.
aesthetics. Yeah, it's the
they're so
visuals of
obsessed
everything.
with the idols sounding perfect too. So they have to lip sync or
They
it's heavily
normalize
edited
lip
as well.
syncing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now you listen to this recent track from NMIXX, Bobby.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that this would be a better representation of what NMIXX is supposed to be.
Yeah. I feel like they're in the rebranding stage after, losing a core member of
My
the
God, we're
yeah.
all on point. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What is this team?
Yeah,
Putang ina.
so to Love Me Like This, I believe is the best way to introduce NMIXX now. Other
Yes.
than
Yeah.
six member group na lang sila and and
Yeah.
the sound. They're not overusing Lily's voice. I mean Lily is capable of singing so high, but this one is just sabi
Dude,
lang eh. And all
we
of
were literally talking about that too. It's so cool.
right?
What the fuck? Like? Have you been listening? Like, it's impossible. This is
No, it's so
recorded.
cool.
Yeah.
That's why Bobby and I are friends because we have the same. How would you say? We think alike, I guess.
I think so. I think
Amazing.
I think some DWI shows we need like the Bobby experience. I think that's a segment. It's like have him as like in one part of the show. Like I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, Bobby. Like I think you're definitely. I can definitely agree with you on that. I think this is a good way for NMIXX to be rebranded in a sense. Kasi we're now gearing towards NMIXX as a 6-member group. A lot of like better line distribution, I guess, compared to
100%.
obviously with the 7-member group. Unlike some groups that I know that has their main vocals
That
have
you will not mention.
5 seconds. Oh my god.
Oh no! Wait, are we talking about the same thing? Are we talking about the same thing?
Yes, we are.
Really recent. And even their fans are mad, so
Wait, this is I, right?
yeah.
Yes, it's right. Yeah, it's like, we can say. I guess we can say that. Like it is kind
Even
of.
fans are disappointed, right? So it's okay
Yeah.
to mention it.
My God, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's another story. I told you, Ingrid, we should talk about Ive. I
Yeah.
told you that we should have like an episode with Ive,
Okay.
like just Ive. So we got to do that some other time.
I haven't
But
even listened to Quiche. I haven't really listened.
Yeah,
to
I've listened to it.
Snippets of it lang on TikTok, but then that's
Yeah,
just it.
it's a bad song.
I heard.
Look, I'm only basing it like Bobby. We can hear what Bobby would say, but later on. But the only reason why I think it's bad is because my comparison are the first three,
Right.
and the
Which
first
are
three
so
songs
good.
were like fucking awesome, right?
Amazing.
I mean,
I agree. Yeah.
it's like it's friggin' insane. How did you like the new song, Bobby?
I was listening to it and I was just pre-release lang to, pre-release lang to, pre-release lang to.
Oh, that was me with Twice at one point, right? Ingrid, what was that song? Like the pre-release? Sabi ko na, it's like, this ain't good.
Wait.
Pre-release lang yan.
I'm not sure.
Was it Twice or was it a different group?
I have no idea. I forgot na, dude.
Didn't Twice have like a pre-release recently?
Moonlight Sunrise.
There, that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Like, well, I didn't. It's not that I disliked it, but I didn't feel like it's something that would be title track worthy.
You're right. Right.
100%.
But
It's obviously
then-
just to cater Americans, diba? Parang the
Yeah,
Western
exactly. Just to cater for the Western, like the Western fans, which is fine. You
And
know,
it
they're
worked.
gearing towards that.
audience. Yeah,
But at least like the comeback was pretty okay. Yeah.
right.
Although yung okay,
Chaeyoung
never mind.
incident. Never
Yeah, the
mind.
Chaeyoung incident might derail them a bit.
No, no.
So
I was still
yeah.
sold out in America, so I guess
yeah. It's like you
It's
want you see everyone just wearing shirts.
oh no, that was a mess. It was really a
Okay,
mess.
I might edit that out. Okay. Moving on.
Moving on. So, yun na yung past
So
episode.
yeah, like I just feel that this comeback might be that rebranding that I'm waiting for. I wouldn't say that I would start listening to them, but this got me interested in a sense. Because I was always interested, everyone knows how I love Lily. So I've always been interested in what NMIXX will do, but because of the sour taste that was left in me with OO and Dice, like I just didn't feel like at one point I didn't feel like it was worth it anymore. And I was always strongly feeling na NMIXX as a group is pulling Lily down. It's like Lily can debut as a solo artist and thrive in the current landscape.
Yeah.
It's like she's
Yeah,
better than fucking. It's like I'll put it on chat. It's like she's better
Yeah.
than this. She's better than
yeah.
that.
Sure, for
Puta
sure.
ina.
Yeah, but
many
then
people-
after-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Many people would honestly disagree with Yuuki, which sucks, honestly.
Mm.
Kasi
But do
right?
you understand where I am coming from, Bobby?
I agree. Yeah, 100%.
It's like, right?
This is like all of them are like super talented singers, and so this is a good direction towards everybody for the group that remained.
Fair point. Fair play. So you were saying, Ingrid? What were you saying before?
Even after watching the video I showed you, Heywan, like you didn't
Well,
feel
no,
differently about her,
I think Hewan is the
Soyeon.
leader, right? I think I
Yeah.
appreciated Soyeon better
right? Her
than what
ad-libs.
Hewan did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe because she had more, and it's
Mhm.
it's a bit more challenging music wise.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bit more
but her-
challenging vocally.
Oh yeah, well, because she was dancing also.
Yeah.
But then
Kasi she was
Heywan
doing
had that.
like that thingy.
Heywan had that part. I think it was in the bridge. I'm not sure if you remember.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
She was pretty good.
So they have strong vocals. Don't get me wrong. They have better
Soyeon is
vocals than a
insane.
lot.
I think
A lot of the groups.
Soyeon usually, diba, sa groups, parang if you're a visual, you're just that. For some other groups, diba? Or some other people can look at the visuals as just visuals. Pero Soyeon has the vocals to prove herself. Na parang I'm not just just the visuals of this group. I said visuals a lot there, but you know what I mean. So I really applaud this group of people na underutilized for the past two comebacks. I'd like to say.
Yeah.
I think it's fun that Bobby got the gist of how this podcast works.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like just like that. It's like Awesome.
When did Soyeon showcase her voice again? Was it in Dice?
Yeah, it was Dice. Like,
It was in Dice, right?
that one. I
People were
can't say, like,
so surprised how she could actually reach that range. Like even I was
live.
like, "Whoa, what the hell? Like she can sing this good."
We'll have to see, like we still have this one more video. I wanted to listen to it again with you, Bobby and Ingrid. So I'll just drop this. Ah, look at that. Putang ina. Di lang pampamilya, pang esports pa. So,
Can we get
Bobby,
the
do you know this? Do you know this commercial?
Oh, man.
So
Classic.
see, it's like Ingrid doesn't
Sorry.
know what that commercial is.
I don't know. I know of that alcohol brand, but I've never seen that commercial. Anyway,
Okay, so I wanted to like you'll probably not appreciate this because it might be laggy for you also, Bobby, but napanood mo naman na to eh. So I haven't watched it, so I wanted to watch it with you. So
좋습니다. NMIXX 라이브입니다. Love me like this.
okay. So Lily looks like she's lost.
she's so cute.
She's so small, no?
Yeah.
I love Lily. Oh my god.
Bay looks exactly like Suzy though.
Hey. It's
Right?
in the jeans.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bay, the
One
one
on
on
the
the left.
Minsan is
The far left? Far left?
Mm.
Ito?
Mm.
Okay.
second cousin, diba?
Are they?
Holy shit! I
Really?
didn't know that. That's so cute.
Where's Sulyon? The one in the middle, no?
Yeah.
Center.
See, I can kind of differentiate them now. Hewon is the other one, yung katabi ni Lily.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
Puta, I know all three of them now.
Where's Kyujin and Jiu? Tinis.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. This is Jiwoo.
Yeah. The one with the bangs is Kyujin.
Baliktad.
Ay, putik! Sorry.
Yeah, Jiwa's banks this era.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is she called Be because her surname's
Yeah.
Be?
Yeah.
Oh,
Akala ko they named her Babe because kamukha niya si Suzy pero they're related
It's actually
pala.
Bay.
Ay, sorry.
No, it's actually Be, but like you pronounce her surname as
Be.
Be in Korean.
Ah.
Ah, so her name's Jinsol. It's like Luna.
Luna?
Yeah. She's distant cousins with.
I did not know
That's
that.
what
so
other
cool.
answers told me, and if they're lying to me,
Really?
So cool.
if true though, don't take my word for it 100%. Man. Pero if it's true, I see it. I really see it though.
Who's the mangne? Kyujin, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Kyujin is the one with bangs?
No.
Ah, the one in the middle.
He might be.
Yeah, middle of Sulyan and Hewon.
And yeah, Hewon.
I love the ad-libs, dude. Especially the last part.
엔딩 포즈 갑니다. 3, 2, 1. 오케이. 자, 됐습니다.
It's
That's sobrang
hilarious.
easy to listen, diba? Tas parang,
Yeah,
wow,
it's
ang
so
galing kumanta.
good.
Yeah, it's just like it's very different. Like, look, I gotta say, I mean, okay, fine, the streak's still up. I'll watch it. Okay, like I look forward to what they do next.
Mm.
Me too, yeah.
It's
I
maybe
probably
because
can't
this
see the
song
same.
is
I
actually
can't say the same
listenable.
for Young Dumb and Young Dumb Stupid. I probably can't say the same for that.
Wait, that's a
What
song?
do you think? What do you think,
Yeah.
Bobby?
Young Dumb Stupid is yung, I think, isang pre-release pa yun. I
It's
think ganun yung pre-release eh. Parang laging,
medyo meh.
It's always half-fast, no?
yeah.
Young,
So,
dumb, stupid. You
ano
would
yun?
hate
Yung
it,
sa
dude.
ITZY? Yung,
Voice like
Oh,
yung
Love
parang
Story
voice
by
na-
ITZY.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yung,
Yeah.
ito yung
Boy,
watermelon papaya
don't
ng NMIXX.
You actually listened to that, Ingrid?
Which one?
Love Story?
I
By
did.
ITZY?
I wanted to give it a chance, but then yun nga, it was not good. Kala ko Sneakers was bad, but then this one was bad.
Oh shit, yeah. It made Sneakers listenable.
Right? Yeah.
And I think to be fair, like I think ITZY really brought it with Cheshire. I like Cheshire so much compared
yeah.
to kasi I think they hit a slump at one point. Loco was listenable for me. Like I still like Loco, but then they did Sneakers, which was okay. It's like this is like a direction that I'm not liking, you know. And then they did the Love Story, and it sucked. Like it actually did suck, at least for me. And then they did Cheshire. I think Cheshire was such a redemption song. That's what I called it. Kasi they were like called out so much for Boys Like Girls.
Boys like you, diba?
Band.
Boys Like Girls pala yung banda, gago.
Band. Thunder pala.
Fuck. So Boys Like You, Boys Like Girls. What the fuck? So alak. So I think they were called out and called out so hard for that song that it might have been like it was such a good redemption song for them. I thoroughly enjoyed Cheshire. Not as much as like I'm not like if I'm just gonna compare it to the Not Shies and the Wannabes. I mean those are pretty high up. Like those are awesome.
Maybe like Mafia would probably.
Yeah, maybe like Mafia. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it. Mafia took a while for me to enjoy. It was a grower, but Cheshire I didn't really needed to listen to it a whole lot for me to actually appreciate and like it.
Yeah, I think
I-
Cheshire
like,
kasi parang oh finally they're back on track. Diba? Kasi Sneakers was like
Exactly.
yeah, Sneakers should have been like an early comeback instead of,
Like Sneakers was kind of like a
this late.
detour that I
Yeah.
didn't really like. I mean, they were still there. They were still driving, and it was kind of like just a detour for me. But then Boys Like You was just like a full-on car crash. It's like it halted for me there. I actually stopped listening to ITZY. I wasn't looking forward for their comeback because of that. And I think it affected them a whole lot. Like they were talking about it in like shows or like interviews.
And they lost their confidence in themselves.
Oh yeah, they definitely
Yeah,
did.
they
You,
even
you saw it
mentioned
with Leah,
which is super sad.
Yeah, which is super sad. Like don't get me wrong. Like I'm still I'm still a midsy at heart. Like seldom do I call myself like a part of the fandom, and I call myself a midsy. It's like I thoroughly love ITZY. So in this like just for this like for NMIXX though, like I can't say that I'm an answer yet,
Fair. Yeah.
but I look forward to their next one. I mean, if this is the direction that they're going towards, it's like it makes me interested to listen to it because it's something listenable now. It's like it's not the best song of all time. Like I'm not gonna exaggerate by saying that. Oh, this is such a great song, like best, like best song all time. Like I'm not gonna say that. It's not Into the New World or anything, but
It's like if you had non-K-pop friends and you'd make them listen to a K-pop song, you wouldn't feel embarrassed to like let
Yeah.
them listen to
yeah,
it.
exactly. It's like
that.
if I pull up my phone and this is the first song that comes to play,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
They would-
skip it.
you would
you
get
know?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is the K-pop sound, things like that. So I'm still like I'm still not gonna rank like if we're gonna rank NMIXX's song, this is the best one yet. I mean,
Yeah.
they have a
Especially-
few.
Yeah. Especially the title tracks, diba?
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I know you guys are both like I know Bobby, you're interested in NMIXX.
Yeah.
But did you feel at least like relieved na gantong klaseng song yung nirelease nila this time around?
Yeah. I was Genie bias, diba? And grabe kasi yung competition ng fourth gen girl groups, especially last year alone, diba? Like we
Just
started
girl
fourth
groups in general is just like so
100%,
tense right now. Yeah.
right? Like we started this generation with Eyes One, and we're still going on. Like post Eyes One, their members are striving. So
Yeah.
NMIXX being a JYP group was like the pressure is there being a JYP group in itself, diba? And then they lose one of their core members in Ginny na honestly super talented. If you even if you don't like OO or Dice, she shines on those
Yeah.
music videos or performances.
Was she really? Was she really, you
Yeah,
guys?
I was telling you about this before the break. Like she was
Yeah,
my
I know.
talaga.
But like was she like really up there when
Yeah,
it comes
she
to like
she
what she can?
she's a dancer. She's a rapper. Her vocals were really good too.
In my opinion, the first one to get your attention. Kasi they
Oh,
teased
okay.
and mixed diba, as JYPN, where you can pre-order their first album without even knowing the members. So it's like,
That's
okay,
right.
that's how you're going to market these girls. Okay, so yan, kaya di mo ko muna finalo at that time. And then OO came, Ginny, the pink-haired girl was the one who catch your attention first. And then sa Dice naman, kung papasok ka pa lang, yung NMIXX change, she starts that. And like, wow, she's insane as a performer, but then they let her go. And now this, ever since nawala si Ginny, I was worried for them. And then they made Jiwoo, the girl with the bangs, as
Mm.
parang binigyan nila lalo ng screen time and yung lang lines, and it's like she got Ginny's role, and I don't mean that to offend. It's just that she finally has the chance to shine because seeing their off cam or like maybe their lives, she has the least confidence before, and now I can see her thriving. So it's really nice to see. Really nice to see NMIXX like that, especially since they just approached their first year yata or approaching pa lang. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they are just approaching their first year. Like they debuted July. Oh no. They just did, sorry. No, wait, 1 sec. Yeah, they just did. They just did their first anniversary. They debuted 22nd Feb. So, it was just like a year and 1 month basically.
kaya sana gradual yung pagtaas nila, diba?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I wish they would blow up. Like, I think a lot of pressure are really, being felt in the group. Because, like what you said, Bobby, like, this is a JYP group, Like, this is the agency or the company that brought us Twice and it's
Stay.
Wonder
diba?
Girls, So, I think there's a lot of pressure compared to even other girl groups that debuted. Kasi aespa, can we say the same thing with aespa? But I don't think so kasi they hit their stride eh. I don't think NMIXX hit their stride yet. I don't think they're there yet.
For sure.
So- So like like if we're gonna compare it to aespa, it might be like a lot of people will definitely say that it's a bit unfair since aespa already is thriving in the industry. May it be because of the attention that they're getting or the song choices that they did. Maybe for any particular reason. But
Right.
if we're gonna look into like the girl groups na kasabay nila like Les Seraphim, fucking New Jeans,
Ive, yeah.
NMIXX, Ive. Yeah, it's just so different, and I think like a lot of those groups have already hit the momentum that they need to hit for them to be more or less like household names. And NMIXX is just not there yet as a group, but this is a step towards that direction, which that's why I'm pretty hyped up on what they're gonna do next. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a big Lily fan. I'm so hung up on Lily. She's insane. So I'm just like I want to see her thrive in a group because I know that she can thrive solo. And I want to be proven wrong in a sense. Because I can't say that I'm proven wrong right now. Like I don't, but I might even retract, my statement where, she's being pulled
Pulled down by
down.
them.
Right.
Yeah, kasi yeah, I mean this is pretty okay. This is pretty good. It's fine, Like if this is the direction that they're going towards, then awesome, I look forward to what they're going to do next. But it's still not that kind of like in the industry, which I am looking for as a casual K-pop fan.
It's not like the Seraphim or New
Oh
Jeans
yeah, not at
or
all. Like
XG.
Puta in XG is like blew my mind. I was listening to it while driving. It's like, what the fuck is this song? Why is this so
No,
good?
Bobby was the one who
Yeah,
told me
I
about
got
it.
Ingrid to XG. Like, dude.
Fucking amazing,
Oh.
dude. What the fuck?
Then nagulat ako, they blew up. Which is amazing. I think kasi yung atake ng NMIXX is you already love JYP, you already love their brand, you already love K-pop. So maybe
It was
you'll give
expected.
NMIXX a chance. Pero yung naging atake ng New Jeans, La Seraphim, it's like, hey, anyone is welcome to listen to this kind of music. Parang,
That's
even
right.
if you're not familiar to K-pop, you're gonna get hooked. And it
Yeah.
worked. So NMIXX is
Yeah.
struggling there.
Love this
at least
guy,
for the first
Ingrid.
year.
I know.
Where'd you get this guy?
Dude,
Puta
I
ina.
always learn so much from Bobby too. Like whenever we talk about like K-pop and stuff, it's always so like profound.
Bobby, we
Like,
need a
whatever he
segment with
says-
you.
Like whatever he says is always so profound. So like yeah, I mean that's why I've actually asked him before pa to like join the show, and I told you about this Yuuks, diba? And yeah, that's why. That's you're actually seeing
Bobby,
it now. Like why we need him
yeah.
in the show.
How often can you do this on a, like
Yeah, man.
a segment basis?
I mean, pwede naman. May work lang ako
I
pag
think-
night shift.
I think it's good to have Bobby when we talk about younger groups, you know?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
kasi,
yeah.
kasi there's a lot of substance that he can bring kasi he actually follows them. And but at the same time, he puts a lot of depth to what we're trying to achieve kasi he's also a second gen fan.
Right.
So like you started with second gen, but we're trying to like not necessarily veer away from second gen, but I'm trying to, this might be very controversial to say, but personally, I'm trying to lower my standards.
Oh. Okay.
So, kasi, Bobby, listen
That's
to
a bit
me,
too
Bob.
much, dude. That's a bit too much.
Okay, maybe not lower. Maybe I'll edit that out. Maybe.
Wag naman
I don't know.
hindi naman siguro lower, but like maybe
I-
open your mind to other groups. as
Okay,
well.
wait. I'm trying to. What's the term I'm looking for? I found it and then I lost it. I'm trying to tweak my standard
Okay.
to better suit what the current standard is. Kasi it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. At least for me. Kasi my standard had always been songs that can hook the public, has a danceable song, regardless if it's a ballad or it's like just something that I would enjoy and would present amazing vocals. And you know how it is like when it comes to I'll edit that out later yung kanina. It's like
No, you keep
I don't want
it.
to get canceled. Should I keep it? Okay, fine. So look, I'm trying to tweak my standards to have groups that I want to listen. I want to listen to these groups. Don't get me wrong, you guys. At the end of the day, I'm hosting a K-pop podcast, and it's a K-pop podcast. I can't host this without opening my mind to
Right.
other groups. Like I can't listen. It's like it should be the second gen podcast instead. Kung like I'm just trying to,
Yeah.
like cling on to the second gen, which is the golden generation at least for me. But
Sorry. Can I just
right
eat?
now and
Go ahead.
yeah, right now, like I say this with absolute certainty, talent wise, fourth gen has it in the bag. Talent wise, they are the most talented generation I've
And they're
seen.
also like mentally stable too, which I love.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, like, the longevity part is already there. So, I'm trying to tweak my standard to something that I think would be like if this song or this group has songs or has releases, concepts that is like what you said, Bobby, welcoming to listen to, welcoming to the public, then I would highly, highly listen to them. Songs like fucking OMG, Ditto, Sour Grapes, freaking, no, not OO, but like freaking
Left,
Left Right, putang ina, what a song, fuck. Like I'm so hung up on XG right now, it's insane. But yeah, like songs like that, which I tried and tweaked the standard at least for me, because I've always been used to the songs of the old, you know. It's like not super old, but you get what I mean, right? I mean, we've all been there. We've all listened to them. We've
Yeah.
also liked them. Some of them we disliked.
Yeah.
So I'm not canceling out the possibility of actually me like actually standing fourth gen groups, you know? It's like it's not that. What I just want is something that can be welcoming, concept wise, song wise. And I want like, you know, I want groups to actually prove that they can fucking sing, because I know they can fucking sing. But we lack the proof to say that.
Bobby, who's your old group right now? Would you say it's Stacy?
Stacy's the fourth gen, yeah, and
Stacy's
17's
pretty
the third.
cool.
Right.
Yeah, they're so good.
Stacy's pretty cool. Like I like Stacy. They sing. They can actually sing.
Yeah, I saw them live, and
Did you?
rinig na rinig sa mics nila. Their mics were on during the fan meet in Manila, and it was nice. It was my first fan sign experience.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So see,
So,
this
yeah.
is like, I think Ingrid can maybe you also, Bobby. Like you can understand where I'm coming from as well. I listen to
naman.
groups like Mamamoo,
Insane.
Which you
insane
know.
vocals. Hands
which
down.
you know how they sound, right? They sound exactly the same live. I just watched their concert. They sound amazing. And groups like Mamamoo, fucking Girls' Generation, you know. I listen to groups like
Sister.
Sistar. Puta ina. So like those are my standards. So I'm trying to tweak it to something, because it's a bit lighter now. In a sense. Not vocally, not vocally. But the songs are lighter now. It has like a more vibrant tune to it. Not necessarily joyful, but it has a more vibrant tune. So I'm not really equipped that well mentally initially to listen to it. But because I'm trying to tweak the standard for myself, that's why I listen to groups like, you know, having that open mind, listening to groups like at this point NMIXX, right? Like NMIXX, Les Seraphim, you know, the younger groups. And I actually like what I'm hearing. And that's me, you know, trying to tweak the standard, trying to tweak it for me, because it's just been so different sound wise. But I fear that the musician in me would feel overwhelmed, like underwhelmed rather, over the fact that these groups don't sing. These groups don't, like, you know, like
Yeah.
they're kind of weird live, you know, things like that. So
I think it's just because that's how K-pop is evolving now.
Just sad.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, what can we do about it, right? I mean, I know you guys are big onesies,
Yes.
but it's like it's not. Twice didn't really help me out, although I love some of their songs. Like the majority of their songs I still love, but I think like the approach that Twice did for stages, like it didn't really help me out to open up my mind more. It's like they're great. Like they're amazing, you know? It's like I love Twice. Like don't get me wrong, I love Twice. But you know, there will always be like something like Signal. There will also be something like what was the other one, Ingrid?
Likey.
Likey. No. Likey I was fine with. There was another one. I forgot. But yeah, there will always be like songs like that. That's it. Yeah. That was a horrible song.
Wait, you guys. Sorry to may commercial lang. Can I just charge my laptop? Is it
Oh my god, it ran out? Shit.
Yeah, we started at 70% earlier, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
All
Take your
right.
time.
Okay, bye.
Bobby, okay ka lang?
Yeah, oo naman.
Bobby, you can always like cut me off. Like I welcome you to do so. I think like banter
Right.
is good content.
I understand,
you-
yeah.
Yeah, like it's good content. I wouldn't take it against you. Don't get me like. At the end of the day, it's like I'm voicing what I'm saying. Pero like, I would want to hear more. Like that's how Ingrid does it. She cuts me off like if she wants to.
Right.
Well, Bobby is a really quiet soul too.
Other
So
than
Yeah.
that,
he's
for me,
just
kasi
he's just observing.
I see.
You know what I'm
I
doing?
see
Like
it.
while I'm explaining, I'm doing this with my fingers. I don't know why. It's like I'm doing like Kagi Bunshin fucking things. It's like
What the jutsu?
jutsu fucking. It's like it's horrible. But yeah, it's like just going back. Like I don't know. Well, fine. I'm gonna look forward to NMIXX. I'm gonna look forward to what they're gonna do next. It's a 6-member group now.
Yeah.
Line distribution should be better. But yeah, we'll just have to see. How often do they release? It took a while for them to release this, right? Dice was
Yeah.
like ages ago.
Dice was maybe September, October, around that time. Kasi
So it's been
after
6 months roughly.
around that time. And syempre,
Shit.
siguro they wanted to come back early, but he was
Plus with this with the issue, right? I mean,
right,
that's why it might have taken a while.
right. So, ayun, feeling ko yun yung naging dahilan kung bakit natagalan sila. But now I think, they even released something for Christmas, I think. Pero that's Funky Glitter Christmas, was it? Yeah.
Oh,
It was a
did
pretty
they?
chill listen. It was a
Oh,
pretty chill
ITZY
listen.
did that too, right? Recently.
Yeah. JYP loves doing
Yeah.
that. Even Stray Kids did one, right? Christmas.
Actually, a lot
album.
of JYP groups do that, no?
I think they kind of do that all the time.
Yeah.
They love
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. Well, like SM also did that too, but I don't know.
Together.
Did they also do it? Like they did it this Christmas too, right? I mean,
With aespa, yeah, I think.
with aespa and Red Velvet, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Pero like back then, like there were a few years that they didn't do it. It was really just the SM station thing that they did the Christmas stuff with. Pero now they actually did a proper release. So look, hey, fine, streak is still up, Ingrid. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's a
With the help of Bobby.
I don't like. It just feels that, like, personally, it just feels like I'm gonna. If I stand this group, right? If I start standing this group,
I don't
This
need.
would-
I'm not saying that you should stand them. You should at least try to appreciate them as a group.
no,
and not
because
really,
I'm already
look
there,
at
Ingrid.
Lily. Yeah. So would
I'm
you say
already
that
there.
after I showed you that and after we explained to you how talented NMIXX is, would you still have the same thoughts about them pulling Lily down? It's fine. You can be,
Okay, fine. No, I don't think so. I don't think they would pull her down. Not after seeing this. But their next comeback has to be like towards
Really
this
good, yeah.
direction too, right? I mean, if this is their if I'm gonna look at this as their debut song, this was pretty okay. If this is a rebranding song, so we have to look into it as something like it's a new song from NMIXX, not only because it's a comeback, but because it's a rebrand. So if we're gonna look at this as a debut song, then this would make NMIXX listenable for me. I would. Fine. I'm gonna look forward to it. We'll probably have another discussion about NMIXX once that happens. We'll have Bobby here as well
Oh,
for
yeah.
for Def.
Let me know.
And yeah, man, I don't like. Fine. They're cool.
Okay.
You got it. You got me.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but
You told me so.
I told you so.
Oh, I actually used that line with you
Yeah.
on a comeback song from.
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Should we talk about it briefly?
Okay, fine.
Bobby, like,
But I just
we'll
literally
give you.
came from their concert though.
Yeah. So we were talking about Jisoo's debut song. Have you
Yeah,
listened to it?
I liked it.
Both of our faces. I was like, okay, how do we approach this with someone like Bobby who we care about? It's like Bobby.
Yeah,
listen,
it's
bud.
okay. I mean, I'm not really a fan of.
Are you not
Blank-
a Blink?
I'd like to say I am, but I'm not as blink as Ingrid. I'd like
Yeah,
to say.
as
I
Ingrid
love
over
Jisoo.
here. Yeah.
Jisoo's my bias. I'm like,
Oh, is she?
cool. Yeah, she's my bias. But I'm not a fan of
I like
blank
her.
courses.
No,
I'm not a fan.
I love Jisoo. I love Blackpink.
Right.
But it always occurred to me when Ingrid and I were talking. Like, I don't know if we talked about this on air or we talked about it, during breaks. But I've always been concerned about what will Jisoo do. Kasi I'm I'm always like I'm the kind of person who can tell you straight up like what I want to say. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because you deserve it. Jisoo is okay in all of the things that an idol should
Yeah.
or can do. She's okay, but that's it. Like she's okay.
She had the
It-
training
it's-
too, which
She had training, so like
Helped her a
she's
lot.
better than me. You know, it's like don't get me wrong. Like she's better than me. I'm not saying that I'm better than everyone. You know, it's like she's better than me. But it's like if we're gonna compare it to the other three members who are like far exceeding like when it comes to what they do on a regular basis, it it scared me to think like what will Jisoo do when she does her debut.
Or solo, yeah.
Because like she's like I said, she's okay. She's okay in every aspect. And when I listened to the debut song, I guess that pretty much summarizes what I just said. It's like it's okay.
I mean, it was
No, I get it. Yeah.
it was okay. You, Bobby, what are your thoughts on the song?
Yeah, you said you liked it, so we wanted to hear like why did you like it? Was it because she's your bias, or was it to your liking talaga, or
It's my bias. The visuals were great, and I think
the visuals
it's what
were
I
great?
it's what I expected. Because I agree with Jisoo not being the best in terms of like rapping, dancing, or singing. Because if you point out dancing, there's Lisa, rapping is maybe Jenny, and of course vocals is Rose.
Singing
But
is Rose, yeah.
it's just what you expect in a Jisoo single, or maybe it could have been like a ballad. I would have liked it more if it was a ballad or something.
I actually
Honestly,
agree with
yeah.
that. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Pero yun, they had to have like the YG image, Yeah, so that's that. It's not like I haven't put it on replay, which is I think that's just me in terms of their solo debuts. I think the one I had on replay the most was Rose's kasi yun may proper chorus and yung maganda talaga yung EP ni Rose, diba?
Anak mo ata si Bobby, dude.
I know, right? Fuck, man. Are we related or something? I mean,
I just really love music, no?
Yeah.
exactly, and I think this is like pretty much summarizes like the whole conversation that we're currently having is that we just appreciate music, but also we have our personal preferences. Some of the songs that you listen to, Bobby, is not to Ingrid or myself's liking. Also, like the same goes with me. Some of the songs also goes with Ingrid's preference, and like it's totally fine. That's why this podcast works, because there's differences in personal preferences that a lot of people can and will agree on. Because like some of the listeners would agree with me, some of the listeners don't agree with Ingrid. I'm pretty sure that that's also the same goes with me, and like it'll go the same with Bobby now that he's here in the mix. But like if we think about how, like what you said, Bobby, maybe that's me primarily because this is what you expected, that something like what would Jisoo do would happen
Under YG, yeah, under YG,
under
especially.
YG. Sure, yeah. Like to be honest, like if I song wise, I don't know if you're gonna agree with me, Ingrid, and Bobby, but something like "Stay" would have
Yeah, it would have
been
worked for her.
a
Exactly.
great song for
Yeah,
Ingrid. For Ingrid, for Jisoo.
Ingrid.
For
Oh my
Ingrid.
gosh, Ingrid, I didn't know. Congrats.
Ingrid, you should cover that song.
Actually, fifth member ako ng Blackpink. Secret.
Sure. So you should cover that song. I think that would be great to cover. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't disappointed kasi I expected it. Nor was I impressed by what she did. I guess it is, what is expected already. It's like there's not really much that you can do. She's not, she's not the best vocalist, she's not the best dancer, not the best rapper and things like that. So you don't know how to maneuver through, her current skill set apart from what she did.
Mm-hmm.
This is not to
Although,
take her being a leader for sure.
oh yeah,
For
no,
me.
no, not at all. Like she is an awesome leader. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping Blackpink in line after all the success that they went through over
Yeah.
the past 6-7 years, and keeping them more or less still grounded, still kind of
Yeah.
like the same people over time. Jenny would like, I don't know how Jenny is, because like Jenny's confidence is like skyrocketed through the roof, which is not a bad thing, for obvious reasons. But like, I don't know if she changed over the years, because Jenny in variety shows and Jenny in like, different shows were kind of like a bit demure and stuff, and you can still see that kind of side in her. But she may have changed, she may have not. But Jisoo as a leader, having them like, grounded in a sense,
You just glues everyone
that's
together.
impressive. Yeah, it's impressive.
Exactly, 100%.
So I'm not gonna take that away from her. But if I were to be honest, I feel like YG only did this because every other person also did it.
Yeah. Actually, I thought she was gonna focus a lot more on acting, and I know that they announced this solo way back,
Yeah.
but I don't know. But for some reason, it feels like it was too soon. Like, I don't know. Like, I was expecting for it to be, I don't know, maybe
Mid-year.
to perfect, or like yeah, mid-year ish, to perfect the comeback. But yeah, it was meh for me. But I agree with the both of you na on par naman with her singing and her
With what
dancing
we expected. Yeah.
abilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned earlier how the dancing could have been better, but um like don't cancel me guys. But like given that she's not really the best dancer, if the choreography was a lot more complicated, it would have showed how
Yeah.
lacking she was.
Yeah.
So it was just right.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
on par. Yeah. It's on par with what kind of standard what we're trying to uphold her to. And it's not necessarily something bad. We're just saying that if she reached higher, JYP and mix would have happened, like it might have been something like that, where we probably got an mix situation all over again, which is, yeah, people will support it because it's Blackpink. It's like, like you guys reached 40 million views in 24 hours, like fucking impressive.
Right.
It's impressive. Like that has more views than fucking songs that were released 6 months ago.
Even years. Even years ago.
Even years. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I am not discounting the power of the Blinks. You guys are OP, but if we're only doing it for support because of just the support, I mean, sure. I mean, fine. Like I can understand where the support is coming from, because that's what's expected of us. It's cool.
Yeah.
It
We love
was-
Jinky, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, guys,
Let's
don't get me
support
wrong.
her.
She is an amazing leader. I love her as a person. She has such a likable personality. I love Blackpink. Like that, as simple as that. I love Blackpink. I am a rose bias, but I appreciate them all equally.
As we should.
they
yeah,
are
as we should.
they are such an amazing group. I think it's a blessing that we have Blackpink, to be honest. Like
Yeah,
I said,
YG's lucky. YG's lucky that they
Oh,
still
yeah.
have
definitely lucky.
100%.
I don't know how long we have Blackpink left on the table, because
Their
I feel
contracts
that
are about to expire, I think.
Yeah, it's their
exactly
7th year.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 7th year right now. So I don't know how long we have Blackpink left, but I'm trying my best to just like sip in whatever is left of Blackpink when it comes to time. They've released amazing songs, and like their solo tracks are fucking amazing. Minus this one. but it's fine. Like like it's not unlistenable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's okay. Like I expected it. That's why I'm not disappointed. Like what you said, Ingrid, it's like meh. It's like oh, it's cool. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how long we have left from Blackpink, but if this is content, which is
Yeah.
content, like if this is the content we're gonna
Make the
get,
most out of
it's
it.
like I'm just making the most out of it. Blackpink as a group have blossomed into BTS level, like successes. It's not a point. Like I just put it out as a point of comparison. I'm not comparing both groups. I'm just saying that the success that BTS had can be also paralleled to what success Blackpink had, or has, like in the industry. They're so famous
Yeah, in the world even, yeah.
in the world, like worldwide. Like if we're looking at BTS as best boy group all time,
Argue with.
I think-
argue
I
with
think-
Blackpink. Yeah.
I don't think it's even arguable, Ingrid. I think Blackpink, success wise, better than anyone else. Better by leagues, like
Yeah.
leaps and bounds.
Better than
So-
SNSD. Than
Yeah, better
Oh,
than
yeah.
SNSD, better than Twice, better than ITZY, better than everyone. I think Blackpink is the most famous and most relevant girl group that K-pop has ever produced. I can't say like Spice Girls levels. Like that would be
I was
like
gonna- I
a
was gonna
different
ask you that.
conversation.
I was gonna
It might-
ask
it
you
might
like,
be-
if you would include like the Western.
It might be like it could be, like it could be. It's such a different time right now, but you got to understand where Spice Girls came from. There's no internet there. It
Right.
was so organic how
Organic, yeah.
they went from 0 to 100 compared to the technology that we have right now. So see, this is why a lot, like it's very difficult to compare. And this also, like I'm saying this also towards someone like myself who is still trying to tweak the standard. Kasi when I started listening to K-pop, internet was in its infancy. Not infancy naman, but it's not as diverse and as like robust as where it is right now. So if we're looking at organic growth, that's why I'm thoroughly impressed with second gen. Kasi it was really word of mouth was still more prominent than YouTube or Google at that time.
And the songs were so out there. Like with Ring
that
Ding
too.
Dong.
Yeah, it was so outlandish. Like
Yeah.
it's something that you've never heard before, It's like Ring Ding Dong was supposedly a bad song. Listen to that chorus.
But
Ring
it's
ding
a-
dong ling ding dong. Fucking
It
like
became a freaking classic though. Like
Yes.
the Second Gen, which is crazy.
Lucifer was not supposed to be a good song. But puta, it worked. I don't know how.
Yeah.
So like we can name songs, like all three of us, we can name songs from Gen 2, Gen 3, even Gen 1 and have that sort of appreciation. Only One by Boa was amazing. Only One by Boa was amazing. So like we can name songs as far along the spectrum as we want. Pero it's like I said, it's such a different time. That's why I'm looking at, like, if we're gonna look at Spice Girls and Blackpink, yeah, there are parallels there for sure. Relevance for sure. It might be like on par already. Relevance, it might be on par already. But you gotta understand how the success of Spice Girls compared to the success of Blackpink may have differed when it comes to how it grew. That's where Spice Girls would probably have all girl groups beat. Because it was sheer song quality for Spice Girls. And I'm not saying because Blackpink has a weaker discography than Spice Girls.
Yeah.
It was just how the growth happened. Because we all have, and we are so lucky to have the benefit of the World Wide Web. Compared to back then where we had to rely on MTV or fucking, what was the thing that you said, Bobby, earlier?
Channel.
Ano yun?
Channel V. Channel V ba yun?
Channel V, yeah, or Mix.
The radio too. The radio.
The radio. Oh, shut up, Ingrid. You never listen to the radio. You're all
I
like
did.
like
What the
MTV.
heck? No, I did. Because I was a bus rider in school, so they were playing that like in the bus.
Yes.
So, were you listening to Love Radio?
Oh, naman.
Ano yung tagline? Sige nga, let's see, Bobby. Ano yung tagline ni Love Radio?
Oh shit, I forgot. Love
Was it? Wait, Bobby.
Radio.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, you got it. Wow. Look
Yung
at
ano,
you.
kailangan pa bang
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, she did listen to radio. Okay, fair enough.
Ah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is a long ass recording because I had like a freaking ton to say about NMIXX and everything. But yeah, I mean,
I'm just glad that we changed your mind.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm there already. Like I gotta watch more. Like I think I've been acting a whole lot with Lily. Because like my timeline is like my YouTube homepage is just like Lily wrestling. It's like fucking Lily again. It's like, there's just a crap ton of Lily, and Solyon, I kind of like her. So I'll probably
She's so good.
yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
This is a good song. Yeah, this is a good song, you guys. Thanks. Let's see how this turns out. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, that is the show. I want to thank everyone who listened to the episode. I know I've talked a lot. I think Ingrid didn't really talk that much on like the latter half, so I'm sorry, Ingrid.
I
So-
was letting you guys talk about, 'cause
yeah, but Bobby, I hope you enjoyed, man. I mean,
For sure,
we'd
man.
love to
Okay,
have you
next.
back.
Yeah, no.
Okay, then next we're recording after Holy Week again, so we'll give you a shout if ever.
sorry it was so last minute. Thanks for
No, it's
thanks for
good.
still being
Walang
available.
ginagawa. I've just been like
Amazing.
It's WrestleMania weekend,
Oh my God! Oh shit! You're watching later too,
I've been I've been trying to get back into
Ingrid.
wrestling.
It's WWE. Come on, Rey Mysterio just got inducted to the Hall of
Ah.
Fame.
Okay.
So yeah, and
But
he's
other
fighting
than
his
that-
son tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why. But
So, yeah,
other
it's
than that,
WrestleMania
I'm
weekend.
Just nerding out this Holy Week.
Look at Ingrid. It's like I have no idea what that means. but
No,
yeah.
I mean I kind of had to watch it before because I had two brothers growing up.
See,
So I know
Yeah.
about them. I cried when Eddie Guerrero died, dude. But yeah,
Rest in
Oh,
that's
yeah.
another story.
Yeah, fair enough. I love it. That's the show. I want to thank everyone who listened to this episode. The Bunk Collective is, rather, the Kingdom Podcast is part of the Bunk Collective. You can discover more podcasts at thebunkph.com, and you can connect with us through social media at thebunkph. If you want to advertise with us, you can contact whatsup at thebunkph.com for more info. And yeah, we can just do that. It's kind of like a spiel now that I need to do prior to ending the show. So yeah. It's a requirement now. Thanks, Bunk. No, I love you guys to death. But yeah, do you guys have anything to say before we wrap it up? Bobby?
I'm good.
I have a stand Twitter. Bob Brown.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Where can we find you? Fuck, sorry.
It's okay, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna be hopefully a regular here. But it's Bob
Yeah.
Branghe, BOBRANGHAE, which means Bobby loves you. And I love you guys for having me.
Bob Branghe? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
Witty.
Yeah. I love it. Bob Branghe. Oh my god. So yeah, follow him there. Like, yeah. Freaking A. Yeah, we'll give you a shout, man. Like, when we have our next recording. It's insane. Like, I love this trio. Yeah. I'm looking
Wow.
forward to it.
I love this team thing. You did that to Ingrid on her first.
Yeah.
I told
Yeah,
you.
well,
Yeah.
we're gonna listen
it
to
was fun.
like really soon. We're gonna listen to Ingrid's like first episode and just react to it. It'd be funny.
Sobrang
Like I
bait
think
ko pa
it's.
dun.
Oh yeah, puta. Because like we were approaching it so differently. Like Bobby. I don't know if you listen to us like on a episode basis, but it's so different now compared to her first
No,
recording. don't
Bobby
you
was
think?
one of the first people I let listen to the
Tsaka bangayan lang yan eh, which is super funny.
Which is
Bangayan.
I love it too.
Na Kuya's little sister dynamic. And I was like, this is nice. This is a nice dynamic. Yeah, feeling ko naka-adjust ako agad. So,
Yeah.
You're gonna be representing the Gen Zs now. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, because we're neither.
Yeah. I'm just
Excited.
feeling erong Gen Z lang ako. Ganun.
Yeah. She has the emojis now on iOS. So
No, I
you can-
updated my phone.
First time in 2 years, Bobby.
Not just the
Fucking
box
insane.
now. It's not just the box.
no way.
She was still in iOS 14.
You're a TikTok content creator.
Exactly.
Oh God, dalawa na kayo.
You know why it's funny? Before we just end the show, you know why it's funny? She thought like her everything's gonna be deleted.
No, because like I thought, because I asked you like, okay, so my current iOS is like 14.8, right? So like,
It's like,
is there a
ew.
possibility for like, shut up, for all of my data to like get deleted? And he was like, no, you're fine. I just needed,
you're
just needed the what do you call this? The reassurance.
Reassurance.
I got you, Ingrid. When it comes to that aspect, I got
I know.
you. You know I got you.
Tech stuff.
Yeah. I am your biggest tech supporter.
Mhm.
That's the show, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, we'll see you again for the next one. Peace.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice, DJ Yuuki, and co-presented by The Bunk Collective and the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, and all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. For inquiries, please email us at thekingdompodph@thebunkph.com, and don't forget to visit thebunkph.com/thekingdompodph. Thanks for listening to the show, and see you next time!